Good afternoon, folks. This is Bubba with you again. Yep, Bubba the Jewish Redneck Prepper. Today I would like to discuss another important matter, and today that is on P.P.E. That's right, folks, P.P.E. This is an abbreviation for Personal Protective Equipment. Folks, we're talking about safety today. Yes, my friends and loved ones. This is a video on personal safety equipment. And here today I'd like to point out some very vital equipment and its purpose, and let you know a little bit about it. And let me suggest that this equipment could be good for personal use and, on the job and roundabout, because when it comes to safety, that is both prepping and survival, for personal use and for public use. Well, today I'd like to point out with some safety equipment and personal protection devices. Here this afternoon we have a piece of equipment here. When I put it up on display, it just wanted to fall down. This is what is called a face shield. This is personal protection equipment to keep dust and grass and stones and stuff out of your eyes. If you may be working with grinding metal or something like that, this will keep all the contact pieces, metal or whatever, flying debris out of your face. Like if you're outside weed eating, cutting grass, this would be something perfect for you to wear. Also, we have, while I'm talking here, boots, rubber boots. Now, this right here is pretty well self-explanatory. Rubber boots, good to keep your feet from getting wet and staying dry, and to work on hazardous chemicals, petroleum products, and everything, mainly to keep your feet safe and protected. Here we have a flotation device, a personal flotation device. You can use it to, like if you're out in a boat or on a pond or a lake or something, to help keep you from drowning. Here we have a life jacket. Let me get it off here. It's a Tierra made. It's a boating vest, and it's a size 30 to 52 inches. And it's Tierra yachts. And this is another example of a flotation device. Some people would call a life jacket if you're out at boating. Here we have a hard hat. Now, a hard hat is pretty well self-explanatory. Wearing it on your head, keep objects from falling on your head during construction, out and about, walking in dangerous areas. In some places, OSHA, Federal Organization, requires you to wear hard hats in certain construction areas, in certain types of factories, and certain types of municipality buildings. You usually won't generally go to any construction area where any kind of construction is going on, and you won't find hardly anybody that's not wearing a hard hat. Now what I have on top of this container here is best nitrile rubber disposable gloves. And these gloves can use to protect your hands when you're working around oil, different types of chemical solutions, or if you're doing laboratory work, if you're working around medical. These gloves really are used around a lot around medical laboratories where different chemicals are used, different reagent solutions and stuff like this. It's twofold. Keep your hands protected, and also whatever particular sample you're working with is to keep it clean and not get contaminated from your own body fluids. Next, we have dust mask. Again, this is pretty well self-explanatory. Some folks like us, we have facial hair, and this is what I fully recommend when you have facial hair, because dust mask, if you're working in a dusty area, don't want to breathe the dust and everything like that, I say wear a face shield and a dust mask, and that'll keep the majority of dust getting in you. Now here we have a bottle of Sperian Personal Saline Eye Wash. And what this is to keep around, just in case you get a foreign object in your eye. And on the back it says what it's mostly. It's sterile water, 99%. It's for flushing, irrigating the eye to remove loose and foreign material, air pollutant, and it says chlorinated water. It says if you've got any contact lenses and eyeglasses, take them off, take your contact lenses out before you use this type of solution to rinse your eyes. Also, we've got a pair of plastic goggles. These types of plastic goggles come in all shapes and sizes. I have even seen them. People have eyeglasses that were safety goggles. I've seen safety goggles with on the side of the lens that have little safety nets that were put on regular people's eyeglasses. These are real handy when you're working in a shop or doing any kind of grinding. Just like a face shield, that's just a small amount just to protect your eyes and not your whole face. Again, for breathing apparatus, we have this little small Duant filters. Has 2 filters on the side, and I'd say these is one of the best filters out there that there is for high concentration of dust and airborne particles and every kind of nasty little bug flying around. These are a pretty good mate. Now you can buy consumer like filters like this. This is the 3M brand. You can buy filters like that at most industrial like places, hardware stores, places like Lowe's, Ace Hardware, Home Depot, and the like. Well, folks, the next thing I got to talk to you about is a self-contained breathing apparatus. And what this is when you go into like closed, confined spaces, this is what you need to be wearing. A self-contained breathing apparatus. And this particular one has the tank and the face mask, and with about 30 minutes of air that's on the bottle. And I won't open it up and let you take a fast look at it. And but this is what it looks like. It comes with the face shield and the tank and the harness. And professional jobs and people that use these types of equipment are usually emergency rescue personnel, like firefighters, first responders. They're at certain different types of chemical plants, plants that make chlorine, plants that make fluoride, different types of chemicals out there. You will find these self-contained breathing apparatuses. Well, folks, I hope I didn't bore you with this video. I made this video because I care about people out there. Again, personal safety is all about prepping and survival. Whether you're trying to survive 1 minute, 30 minutes, an hour, a day, a week, a month, always, when it comes to prepping, always look around in your surroundings, observe your situation, and have P.P.E. P.P.E, personal protection equipment, for any type of emergency situation. Well, folks, again, if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, The Jewish Redneck Prepper, then let me invite you, or join my Facebook page, Dumpster Divers for Prepping and Survival. Well, folks, until the next time, this is Bubba speaking, saying shalom and enjoy the journey. God bless.